toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Canes will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So SMU's offense will have the first possession of the game. And we've said many times the tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Floating away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Newton.
Oh, no,
right
I saw
down the middle.
Ooh,
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
With the catch, it's Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Mustangs are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got an open man. Open space at the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Caught in the backfield, it's McDaniel. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this
Look at these
quarterback.
two
He turned
dudes
the
watching.
football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to
Corey
rattle him. They hit him
and
often,
Eunice.
they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it.
Did I do
Never a
what?
doubt.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Weird,
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
I think it might have some effects on the computer. We'll see.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Take a break to check him out. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Newton. Got it in the middle, it's McDaniel. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest. And you can't just dig and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Pocket breaking down.
All right.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it up to 49. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy...
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Canes are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's shot. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
Turnover, be a hit. Been unlucky.
So second down here,
RPO.
we're back at it after the break.
Let's go, let's go.
Back to pass.
Oh.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricane. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Got a man. It's Green. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Dropping back, it's Newton. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball a dip.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Miami.
All right, computer, come.
When the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to
Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Oh, boy.
Finally brought down the one of only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Games.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
They're giving me stuff that's
Last drive
open.
went for
Just gotta
6.
hit it.
We'll see if they can do it again. And how about that
That's not
play
the
by
field
that
goal.
giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast.
Our true colors are
showing
showing.
of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too.
Our true
The Wheel
overall.
of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship.
And he takes it in for a
True
score.
overall is showing.
Touchdown, Canes! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That
How
touchdown
did I
puts them up by
score?
at least
Go
2
right in the
scores.
middle score in first
Too
possession.
early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
To the air, it's Newton. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the
Wow.
wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Booty naked.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Mustangs
Yeah,
come
dude's
to the
open.
line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Line getting set on 2nd down. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
God,
Quarterback strolling away from heat.
got bumped out the
Nothing to
club.
do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Finds his man open. Touchdown, SMU! A great catch and run for 6.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the
That was
window.
needed.
You better be able to
I
do
gotta play
this.
the defense.
You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go with a direct snap. And the
Really,
defense
bruh?
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Right back to it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Give to the running back. Looking for room at the 30. He's at
Brother.
and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that
One of
last
them
defender
games.
miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Back to pass, it's Newton. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes a grab down the middle. Here he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21.
All right.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in
else I
man
could do
coverage
there.
that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Quick release by the QB. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Guys.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Canes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
Oh boy, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Looking downfield, it's Newton. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution. Has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And with time running out in the first half, they'll take the knee, content with the lead they have, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half.
10.3.
Talk about
Great.
the first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down.
Thank you, computer.
Dealing with 4th down. And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards.
Is he hurt?
The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Fires on the move. Zips it out to his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Quarterback adapting. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and move to play another down.
Nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them
How's he
a
got
first and goal.
recuperation?
Man down on the play as the officials
That
take a break
happens.
to let him be checked out. The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to run it in.
You didn't block the
That
end.
just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the
Oh.
field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Never a doubt. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
Gotta punch that
And
thing
you
in.
want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
Here come the cheese.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Canes in a good spot here with second and short. The RPO, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and
Field goal,
goals.
field goal,
This guy
field
can
goal,
run
field goal.
shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it.
What'd
It'll
I
be
do
third
here?
down.
What'd I do?
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
You dirty.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. It's wise not to be
Go off
too
my
greedy,
hands
and they'll
or
go ahead and
give me a
send out the
chance.
field goal unit. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play. That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
What am I thinking?
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game.
Let's see how this is going.
Get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Fires to the big fella.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Gives it on the option. Just searching and working for the running through as he gets it out to the 26.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Throw the ball.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's the pressure. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Man, this is really good complementary football so far. Like, you're down in the fourth quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it. And I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on first down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
Past the 40. On the move at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency is something you're always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, you know, kind of cruising through early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have the lead.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth, but they didn't quit, and they didn't pout, and they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ball game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Finding an escape route. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Oh, man.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll run play action. Quickly out to the
Tackle.
tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Canes have it with a first and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Bringing the heat. Got his man. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play. It's first and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
I went wrong side.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Gonna do it again.
This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Looking to the big tight end. Snags it. Touchdown, Miami. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Back to throw, it's Newton. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I love the decision-making by the quarterback here. You're trailing. It's a 2-minute situation. You're not just throwing to receivers, but you're trying to find matchups that your tight end can take advantage of. With his athleticism, he's a big weapon for you in this 2-minute situation.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Mustangs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's McDaniel. Finds a crease at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. He splits the uprights. The final grains of sand were about to disappear from the hourglass, and just in the nick of time, they tie it up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Probably shouldn't go pain either.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime.
Yeah, this sucks. I should have ran that last run play. I should have went.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
More traditional gun
Gibson on the option. That's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that
Am I
one.
gonna
And
get
they'll
a
live to find
turnover?
another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back has it.
Can I at least get a turnover?
Stop is made almost immediately, giving 1 to the 23.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and
Nah,
make
I
a
won
tackle?
this one.
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Fires downfield.
Finally.
If he runs
Thank
this
you.
back, this game's over. And the takeaway will put
Freaking
the
A,
finishing
dude.
touches on this one. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
They'll go to the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I can play action, opens the whole play.
Yeah,
Brought
get
down, but not
off.
before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Go ahead and turn that one on.
2nd and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll try to walk it off with a chip shot field goal here in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
Whee!
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season.
I wanted-
Undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of
Look at that.
business,
Miami
building
21
momentum.
point.
This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Right there. Ooh, sit route. Now. Show me the partnership stuff. Step up. Right. Boom. Step up. Go. Just go. Gotta try to put the ball right here. Right there. For this guy. That'd be it. Then we get this. Let me get this. Look at 8. It's in the right slot. Get good protection. I was about to say good protection. 63. Look at him, wide open. He makes one guy miss. Look at that. There's nobody around him. 10 yards. He's probably 20-ish. 15. Get this. Bruh. Guillermo. Oh. No, Guapo, I wanted you to go back to Miami, dude. Go back to Miami. I'm tired of playing CPU Miami. This was just like clear, boom. Throw it now. Too late. So come up even. Nine pass catchers. Man, I don't care. Need the prep work. Need the prep work.